Hello, it's me, Dr. D, as in dream. Yes, 'tis I. Yes, it's me, Dr. Dreame. Right now, I'm going to take your imaginations and give them back to you. Yeah, because I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories, one of my favorite fictitious authors. He's really terrific. He's a one-of-a-kind guy, and we're just kind of winging it. So anyway, one day, I don't really need this. I know what I'll do. I'll just do that. Hi, everybody. But this is, I'd have a microphone in my hand if I was on stage, so I'm going to have a, shall we say, cool or non-hot mic in my left hand. And I'm going to tell you the story via a book, a fictitious book by one of my favorite fictitious authors, Flocking Black. And I'm going to turn this novel is what it is. This novel is entitled I Was a Teenage Stone Bug. No, actually it was called Goofy Coffee. Yeah, kind of an odd name for a book, but it is. And Goofy Coffee is actually a guy's name. Yeah, first name is Goofy, and second name Coffee. And Goofy is saying to his friend Esmeralda, so what's going on, Ez? Oh, I don't know, she said, with a very broad smile, as she continued brushing the dog's teeth and flossing it with special nylon silk stockings. The teeth were rather serrated and strange. Well, the dog only had, it was said, 6 teeth, but nobody ever bothered counting. Well, one day they were sitting there in Goofy Coffee. This is from chapter 1, page 1, paragraph 3. Goofy Coffee turned and looked at her and said, you know, Ez, I really love you. Would you please come away with me? She was just about to answer when suddenly the couch they were sitting on began moving all over the place. And Goofy and his significant other, they were thrown onto the floor, whose name was Phil. Because you see, they happened to be living in the 333rd dimension. Well, not really, but it was a universe or dimension created by none other than Mr. Ryder. And Mr. Ryder walked into town and he knocked on the door that Goofy and Hez were behind, a few rooms there. Well, I couldn't believe it. That's what the narrator said, so I'm going to change it. They both couldn't believe it. But Goof stood up and said to her, I'm going to answer the door. So he walked rather briskly to the front door, opened it, and there, in front of him, was Snug Sniggler, a half oak tree, half human creature. It had been created through a series of weird genetic splicing. And so he was a half tree, half human. And he didn't know what to do. He was trying to bond with the house that these two were living in. Well, when Goofy saw this half tree, half human trying to slide up and down the corner of the house in a sexual manner, that was just too much for Goof. He didn't think that Hez should see such things. So he grabbed himself an axe and split that tree in two. And it was a sight to behold. No one in the land of Yizgaz knew or cared why this would be. And so they went off, and in their air car, turned it on. Yes, no one could believe it. So, I'm going to give you your magic. Well, I already did that, so I don't have to do it twice. So, Dr. Dreame, and aren't you light black?